Yeah, I haven't touched base in a couple of days with you guys. Yeah. Well, I'm at home now. Not too long came from work, and I'm here relaxing, getting as much rest as I can because got to go back to work later on. Yep, tomorrow is Monday, and then after I get off tomorrow, I'll be off Tuesday. From tomorrow to Tuesday, so I can't wait. I'm tired. I did a lot of work today. Yep. Today the store was busy. A lot of customer coming in today. I was so busy, did a lot of work. I didn't have time to take lunch either. So when I came home, I have to have some lunch. Yeah, so I just want to welcome you guys to my live. Yeah, touch base with you guys in a couple of days. Yeah, but yeah, I'm still here. Everything is fine. I'm good, yeah. So yeah, my people, I just want to touch on a little, the video I was watching the other day. I won't stay long now because I want to go have a nice little rest for later on. But I was watching this video and I was totally, it was a lady, she was on, the, on YouTube and she was talking about, some personal business that she went down to Jamaica to take care of. And I totally agree with her, because, I mean, we are in the 21st century now and Jamaica seems to be, still lagging behind. You know, the lady said she's from Jamaica and she been here over 30 years now. She work her little money and thing like that, so she makes sure she put a little of her money down by Jamaica. So, you know, so whenever anything happen, if God forbid if anything should happen to her, that little money can help her son to put her away. So she put the money down there, but she said she wanted to be a surprise for her son. She she don't want her son to know about it when she went to the bank and trying to explain to the bank teller. And the bank teller was giving her the run around. You know, why Jamaica people have to be running you around when you go to apply for certain stuff or do business with certain bank or certain company. They give you this run around. Hello, hello, at Nimil, Suresh, big up yourself. What's up? I'm here. Not too long came from work, so I'm relaxing and taking a rest because I got to go to work tonight again. I'm so tired. I went to work from 1 o'clock last night, and trust me, I did a whole lot of work today. I'm tired, so I'm just here relaxing. But I decided I wanna touch base with you guys because I haven't touched base with you guys in a couple of days. Yes, yes. So big up yourself, everyone, and stay good and be good continually. Yeah, and thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. My channel is now at 604 subscription. I want you guys to continue to encourage your friends, to give me a sub here and there, and get me up to that 1,000 subscription and the 4,000 watch hours before the new deadline come in the 1st of February. Yeah, because the 1st of February, YouTube will be, doubling the watch hours from 4,000 to 8,000, and they will be doubling the the views from 10 million to 20 million. Can you imagine that? If 10 million views is so hard to get and 4,000 watch hours so hard to get, you can imagine 8,000 watch hours and 20 million views. But I'm going to be consistent. No matter how simple it is or silly it is, I'm going to continue doing my thing, and because I know you people are behind me. Yep. And there is also a lot of other, well, they didn't, they're not going to change the subscription. It will be 1,000 subscription before you can be eligible for, joining the partnership. Yeah. So no matter what they do, I'm still going to be consistent. And I just hope you guys can get me, up to that threshold before the new one takes effect. Yeah, so I was saying now about the lady. She went down to Jamaica. Why you been here? Why? What do you mean by that? Why you been here? I don't understand that question. Can you clarify that one? Why you been here? I don't know. Anyway, so the lady said she went down to Jamaica, because she wanted was to put her son in the account. So, God forbid anything happened to her, you know, her son can have that money to take care of her. But she didn't want to put her son's name and let him know. She wanted was to be a surprise. And the bank teller in the bank was giving her all sort of horse dead and cow fat and run around, and she has to get this and she has to get that, and her son has to be there. The lady said, look, my son is in the US Navy. He's on a submarine somewhere in the world under the water. Am I going to get him to get down to Jamaica? You want me to go to the government, the US government, to argue with them to release my son to come down to Jamaica just to add him to my bank account? That's ridiculous, man. I find that ridiculous. How are you gonna, to add a person to your bank account? Why is it has to be so hard in Jamaica? You want to open a bank account in Jamaica? It is hard. I can understand that they're trying to keep out the drug smugglers and all those other stuff. But we work hard. We go to work various time of the night and the day and work and want to open a bank account. And when we do have a bank account and we want to put somebody alongside our name in it, you're giving us all sorts of run around and rigmarole. And come on, man. Come on. The lady wanted to be a surprise. She don't want us, because what she's, and I agree with her. What she's looking at is that when you put family members' name in your bank account, possibly they can withdraw all of your money because their name is on the account. That means they have a right towards it. You understand? So what she wanted was to be a secret, a surprise for him, should in case she passed away. And they have this woman running her around. She has to get this, she has to get that. She has to get all sorts of papers. The woman said she went down there with her son ID, his driver's license, his ID from the Navy, everything. Why is it so hard to add the lady son name to the account? It's the same thing happened to me. I went down to Jamaica some years ago. Because I have some money down. I have a little money down there, because I make sure I keep a little money down there. Because God forbid anything happen here, and they try to put me back to Jamaica. I'm not going to Jamaica and don't have anything. So I make sure I put a little money down there. But I have my wife in that account. Before she passed away, she was on the account. And my big daughter, she's also on the account. So if anything should happen to me, that money will save. They will have it to put me away and, do their business with the rest. But I wanted was to add my son to the account too. And they were telling me that he has to have this and he has to have that. And, oh, come on, man. We are in the 21st century. Come on, Jamaica. We are in the 21st century. It's time we get up there with everyone else and stop this colonial system that, we all grow up into. These people that control the businesses in Jamaica and the governmental departments in Jamaica, they have this colonial system in them. They cannot get rid of it. And they don't want to see people strive. They want to hold you down all the time. What's so hard in adding a person's name to your bank account? The lady said she wanted it to be done as a secret. She don't want him to come there and know anything about it because possibly he can draw out that money. So she wanted it as, if she, God forbid, if she, pass away, then the bank will just pay it out, because she's going to set up the agreement with the bank and everything. You understand? The bank will just pay it out to him. Phone number is going to be there, address is going to be there, so, they will know how to contact him and let him have the money. And they have the lady running around, the lady have to do this, and the lady gets so frustrated that she told them, you know what? Close the account and give me all my money. Yeah. Come on, man. This is I'm here living in the state, and I have a little money there too. I have a little money, and because I have more than one bank account, so I have a little money in one, and I said, you know what? God forbid if anything should happen to me, my children. I don't want my children to be running around like a headless fowl, to put me away. So I called one of my daughter and I said, you know what? I have this little money here in that bank account. And this little money is, for should in case anything happen, you guys can have it to, do your thing and put me away and, take care of business. So I carried her down to the bank. All she needed was our ID, a driver's license. And I got her down to the bank and, we sit down and the bank agent, go on the computer, does his thing, sign up everything, and and she was added to it. But what she did now, she started to tell her friend and tell her rest of family members how much money was in the bank book. And I said, what? That's supposed to be a secret between me and you. You're not supposed to be doing that. So I figured then more or less she has her eyes on the money. So I said, you know what? I didn't, because if I call her, if I did call her and tell her, let us go down there to close it, I know she wouldn't agree to do it. So I just stay in right here where I am and get on my phone. I just get on my phone, open a new bank account. Yeah. Right here in my living room, right here, I just open a new bank account and I withdrew all the money from out of it, leaving $100 in it. $100 I leave in that bank account. I withdraw everything and put in the new bank account. Yeah. Because if I did ask her to come and let us go close it, she wouldn't want to agree to it, even though it's my money. So I said, you know what? I didn't say anything to her. I just opened a new bank account on my phone, right here in my living room. And down in Jamaica, you have to be present in the bank. You have to have job letter. You have to have TRN number. You have to have, the TRN number is equivalent to the social security number. They call their number TRN in Jamaica. Tax registration number for Jamaica. So you have to have that. You have to have job letter. You have to have birth certificate. You have to have driver's. Come on, man. Too much. Imagine I open a bank account right here in my living room right here without going to the bank, without have to produce any kind of ID or any kind of thing. And then down in Jamaica, they're giving you all this run around and all this horse dead and cow fat just to add a person to your bank account. The lady was so frustrated. And the lady said, imagine, we understand that it's, you're trying to keep out the drugs dealers. Yeah, I agree with that still. But once the ID can show that you are the person, and you have your son ID with you, and you can prove that he's your son, I don't see the big deal. You understand? We need to get, we need to come alive now, man. We are in the 21st century. Jamaica, come on. We are lagging behind. We are too primitive. We're still in the primitive stage. We need to get out of it. We are in modern time now. Down in Jamaica, you apply for a simple paper and a little, document and so on. It takes you weeks and months before you can get it. Up here in America, you apply for a document. If you don't get it the same day, maybe a week the most, you get that paper. Down in Jamaica, you pay your insurance all year round, and you get into an accident and you apply for compensation. It takes you all 2-3 years before they can pay out any compensation to you. Those things don't happen here. I mean, the most it may take here is maybe a 6 week or 2 months. Some of us meet in an accident here, maybe a week or 2 weeks. You get your compensation and you go about and fix your car. Why is it so hard in Jamaica? Why we have to be so lagging behind? Come on, man. I was totally agree with the woman. The woman was so frustrated. And some of these people that work in this bank, they are smart, because they know that if when we are up in age and we have that money there, they don't want you to put somebody else's name there. They want you to your name alone to be on it, and then eventually you pass away. They can have that money. They can take that money, or the government can take that money. The government is another one again. They're a set of crooks, because you're gonna all right. I have this money here, and I put it in the bank down there, and you're gonna tell me that 1 year pass, and I don't make a deposit in there. My money is dormant. Hell no. That is stupidness. Hell no. My money cannot be dormant while I am earning interest out of it. Because when the interest comes every month, it is being posted to your account as a deposit. It is being deposited to your account. So therefore, your money cannot be dormant. They are thieves. You understand? You have our information, you have our phone number, you have everything about us. If 1 year pass, 2 year pass, 3 year pass, 5 years pass, and you don't see any action on that account, then you're going to inquire if that person passed away. That is how it should be done. You can easily go to the register of death and find out if that person passed away before you jump and talk about that person's money is dormant. These people, do they understand how hard we work up here in this cold, in this snow? We have to get out of our bed 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, go to work, and they stay down there and want to just, find ways of stealing your money from you and push you around and give you all sorts of run around. You understand? Look at Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt traveled the world and, represent us and put us on the map. Yeah. And look what they do. Look what they do to him down there with his money. All this time, this man was traveling all around the world, giving us glory, putting us on the map, training hard, working hard. These criminals had their eyes on the man's money down there. Has his money in the bank, $12 million missing out of his account, and all now, not a penny can give account of. Not a penny they can give account of. It's a shame. The government should amend the law. When these people in the bank, you entrust them with your money, do these things, no less than 40 years in prison they should get. It's a serious thing. They should be going to prison for it. These people do these things and get away with it, because they're in high society. Look at Movado. Movado was in business with a woman. I think it was some real estate business or something. And Movado gave the woman $30 million. And that woman robbed up the man $30 million. And when she done, she gonna put herself in a wheelchair, acting like she's all, what do you call it? What's the word? What's the word? Handicap. Like she's handicapped. And all know that woman don't go to prison for the man $30 million. It's slackness, man. That's slackness. That's why my little bit that I have down there, I make sure I have, the bank that I have it in is a good bank. I never hear any kind of, indecency or any kind of criminal hack call against that bank. Never. That bank is Nova Scotia. And that is a Canadian bank. You understand? But I have the app for it. And sometimes 2, 3, 4 times a day, I go on the app and look at my little bit. You understand? I look at my money 3, 4 times a day. I go on the app and look at it. Because you have a lot of these people working in these institutions. They are thieves. And anytime I see any irregularities surrounding my little bit, I call them. And I let them know, listen, I'm here working in the snow, in the cold. Please, nobody try and mess around my little bit. You understand? Because I won't afraid to sue from left to right. Come on, man. It's time Jamaica, change this lagging behind thing. and change, the laws that govern the people, because a lot of these people in society, they just do a lot of things and get away with it. And we, the small people, we do that. They lock us up so tight and so quick. Not even hands can get inside there. Not even hands can get out there when they lock us up. And yet these big people in society, they do these things and they get away with it every day. Usain Bolt run his heart out. Represent us. Represent us magnificently. Bolt could have decided to leave Jamaica, Bolt could have decided to leave Jamaica. He has the means and the will to do so. So any country he did choose to go, they will accept him, because he wouldn't come there to be a burden on their system, because he has a lot of money. So they will gladly accept him. He could have done that, but he chose to be patriotic. He chose to, to stay in Jamaica, build Jamaica, do his business in Jamaica. And look what these criminals have done to the man. It hurt my heart, man. It hurt my heart to see what they have done to Usain Bolt. $12 million of the man hard-earned money disappear like that. And nobody is going to prison for it. Cannot give account for it. Come on, man. Nonsense. Nonsense. Total nonsense. Our government needs to change the rules, change the laws. They are thieves themselves. You understand? They are thieves themselves. You put your money in the bank and you come tell me, if I don't put money, if I don't make a transaction or, any action on the account within a year, my money is dormant. My money cannot be dormant. Not while it is earning interest. Not while interest is being deposited every month in that account. Because that is it, You have to be depositing, money in the account. You have to have, action has to be, on the account. That is a part of the action. Interest being deposited into the account is a part of the action. You understand? There is no way they should talk about your money dormant. The only way I believe that they should say the money dormant is that 5 years pass and they don't see you, make any move or any action on the account. Then you start to investigate if this person is alive. You have the debt register to inquire from first, and then you inquire from the person's information. Then if that person is deceased, then you know that money is dormant. We are here working. Sometimes we don't even have, time to go transfer our money down there, because sometimes we have so many bills. Maybe if you are here, we can afford to send our money down there because we have bills up here to pay. You understand? So when we, we get the free time, when we, when we have a money that we are not using and so on, we can, hop, put it in the account, keep it up to date. We up to date the account, It's full time now. Jamaica changed this lagging behind thing, man. You apply for certain things and it's taking months and possible years, especially with the insurance. Oh my God. You don't want to meet in an accident down in Jamaica. You're paying your insurance so willingly, right through the year. And when you have an accident, they take in all 2 to 3 years, because it happened to me already. And I'm not talking about something that I don't know. I had a car in Jamaica, and somebody hit the car. Almost 3 years before I could get paid for it. I live in Montaque Bay, and the insurance, the head office of the insurance was in Kingston. And after nearly 3 years, when they called me, I was on the road, and they called me and tell me that the check is ready. They were asking me if they want them to send it down to me. I said, no, I'm coming immediately for it now. And I jumped in my car. And I went to Kingston, 120-something mile away from where I live. I went there, collect my check. You don't play with those people down there in Jamaica. You have a lot of conniving people down there. I love my country. I love Jamaica. We have nice people. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not belittling my country. You understand? Well, the US is my country now because I'm a citizen here, but Jamaica is still my country. And I'm not belittling them. I'm not burning my bridges. You understand? We have a lot of great, decent people down there. And we also have a lot of thieves and criminals down there. Grudgeful people. You understand? Well, everywhere you go, you find them. Because you have grudgeful people in this country. In this country here, we have a lot of grudgeful people. And they are very sneaking with it. They are subtle with it, I'm telling you. In this country here. These people in this country, they take it on another level. Yeah, man. It's time Jamaica changed, this lagging behind. Sometimes you go into the offices and you're inside there and you stand up for hours before someone attend to you. All those kind of things get you frustrated. You go inside there, some of these people that work in these offices, they have no manners. You be standing up there and they go and they come and they go and they come. Before they don't even look at you. And when they feel pleased, that is when they're going to come and approach you. And you got to be careful, because if you say something, they're going to get arrogant and say that you were trying to disrespect them and things like that. A lot of people work in those government offices, and not only the government, all over. They have no manners, especially younger ones. Jamaica needs to get abreast with the 21st century. We are lagging behind too much. You understand? We are still in the primitive age. This is the 21st century. Here, the age of technology. You apply for a passport, well, we know a passport will take maybe 2 to 3 weeks to get. And sometimes it can take a day, because it depends on how you go about it. You understand? If you want to pay for the express and things like that, it can take you a day or two to get it. But sometimes you apply for some things in Jamaica, man, and it's taking you weeks, months to get it. This lady go to the bank, she just want to add her son name to her account. And you have this lady running her around as if you don't want anybody else to go on the account. So if she pass away now, the bank get the money, or some thief in the bank get the money. I don't play with my little bit I have down there. I make sure I have that apps on my phone. 3-4 times a day. I go on that and look at the total and make sure not a cent is withdrawn from it. Because they will do it. They will do it. This woman now with Movado, doing business with the man. I think it is I think it's real estate business. And she robbed up the man $30 million. And when she done, and it was costing Movado a whole lot of rigmarole. For years he couldn't come back to Jamaica because she had her police friend them who were threatening to harass Movado. And when she done, she put herself in a wheelchair, acting like she's sick or something like that. And she's still on the street, out in the public. Out in the public, no accountability. You understand? A lot of them stay like that down there in Jamaica. The government need to change the rules. They want to come here and see how this government up here. You in the bank and you steal people money in the bank up here, and they catch you. God, dog, name your supper. Them hold you up here, so you do that in the bank up here and them hold you. Them not play with you. Up here when them sentencing you, especially when you do murder, rape, yo, Jamaica want to run with the discipline like what them have up here. People do steal and do bad things still up here, but when they are caught, they don't play with them. 30, 40, 50 years and shit they get. See, man kill people up here. Man murder people up here. And the live people up here, you get all, this man I get all 3 life sentence up here. Sometimes I wonder how can a man serve how can a man serve 3 life sentence? It sounds stupid still, but it has to be done to deter them. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, my people, good afternoon. Yeah. Nimail, at Nimail Suresh, how you doing? Hi, your boy Anthony here at home. I'm not going to be too long anyway. I'm going to be, logging out a little while from this because I need to go, get some nice sleep because I got to go to work tonight again. And can't wait for tomorrow evening to come. I have work tomorrow evening and then Tuesday I'm off. I can sleep all day and rest myself. The whole boy is, I'm strong still, but, being up in age makes me tired sometimes, when I come from work, especially when my team leader, pile on the work on me like today. That man would kill me with work today, man. I had to work on the wall, and then when I finished the wall, I got to go do a table that's almost big like my my living room here. And when I done the table, I had to go into the storeroom where they store the wet wall produce and clean it out. I turned to him and I said, I'm tired, but, I went in and I did it still, because, it's a part of my job and I don't want to be insubordinate and things like that. He's a cool guy still, sometimes he's kind of annoying, but he's a cool guy, He's from, I think he's from Dominica or something like that, but he's a cool guy. But he's annoying sometimes. Yeah, so I went inside there and, I clean it out properly. Usually when I do it, I usually do it and put it on TikTok. And he came in and asked me if he was on TikTok today. I said, no, not today. I didn't feel like video it today. So I just clean it out properly before I left. That was the last straw in my tiredness for the day. I tell you, when I'm finished, man, I was so tired. I jumped in my car right away and I drove home. So here I am, I decided to touch base with you guys because I haven't done so in a couple of days. Yeah, I've been doing shorts. I've done a lot of shorts. I done one with my grandchildren. They came yesterday. My last 2 grandchildren, the twins, and their bigger brother. They came yesterday to look for me, and I did a shorts with them. And trust me, that shorts is blowing up. Yep, that shorts is out. I think it's 6,000 views right now. Yep. So you guys can tune into the channel and look at it, and you see my last 2 grandkids, boy and a girl. Yeah. They came and looked for me yesterday. And when they came and looked for me yesterday, we got to, all the stuff that was in their reach, we got to take them and put them high up. they would tear the whole place down. Well, they are kids. That's what they do. That's what kids do, they're young and they don't understand us yet. So you have to just see with them. You have to just, have patience with them, Love them anyway, nice to have kids around. They are a blessing to us. So yeah, my people, make sure you guys are taking care of your children. Treat them well, school them well. They are our asset. They are, the ones who are gonna come and take care of us when we became children again. Because once a man, twice a child. You understand? So when they come up, we are going down, you know what I mean? So gotta make the best for them. Yeah. I love all my children. I got 3, with me and my wife, we produce 3 boys and 3 girls. Yeah. Sadly though, she didn't get to see all of them, because she passed away from stomach cancer. And how many of them she see? It's 18 of them now. She see about 8 of them. Yeah, she knew about 8 of them. 8, let me see. These last 2, 3. I think she didn't see about 5, 6 of them. She didn't see. Yeah. So we are on 18 now. When they come around, it makes me feel good. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm still here with them. I give thanks to the Father, knowing that I'm still here to see my grandchildren and watch them grow up and things like that. Well, these last two, they are just 1 year old now. So I had the biggest one, he works at Costco, and the second biggest one, she's in college. Yeah, she's doing computer science in college. Yeah, so that's where it is with me. My son, my biggest son, he's the last one to come up from Jamaica. I filed for him. He's now working at my store where I work, and he lives with me. He stays with me. Yeah. So I have one of them around me, so should in case anything, goes wrong with me, I'm covered, you know what I mean? Yeah, but the old boy is strong still, I mean, I'm not feeling any serious pain or anything like that. Just the regular arthritis and thing like that. And you know what I mean? Sometimes I don't feel good, sometimes I feel good, but generally I think I'm in good health. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all right. When I come home and I rest, I get up, and getting up in the morning is kind of difficult still, but the body feels so tired and lazy getting up in the morning. But after I got up and I walk around for a 15, 20, 25 minutes, and the energy circulate, yeah, I'm feeling good. I get out, I go to work. Sometimes I go to work. To be honest, sometimes when I reach work, I'm still tired, feel like I want to sleep. So, but I persevere, and as the day goes by, it wears away, and I'm okay. Yeah. So I just give thanks to the Father God, for the Almighty God, for the protection, and all He has done for me over the years. I truly appreciate what He has done for me. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. At my age, I'm not weak and feeble, because I see a lot of people, a lot of men, and also women at my age can barely walk. And that is because they don't take care of themselves. A lot of them drink a lot of alcohol, smoke, and, they eat a lot of meat, and they don't exercise. Well, me, I used to play a lot of football. So when I say football, for you Americans or foreign or wherever you're in the world, when I say football, I mean what the Americans call soccer. I used to play football. We know it as football. In England, it is football. In Jamaica, it's football. I used to play a lot of it in Jamaica, a lot of it. And I live right across from the park right there. It's about 3 chains away from me. Yep. So when I get up in the morning, when I'm off, I get up, and I feel like I just go over there and do my running and, a couple exercises that I still remember how to do. Yeah. So, yeah, I just give thanks, you know what I mean, still around, you know what I mean. Give thanks to the Father God. You have to give thanks. You wake up one day and see another day. Just got to give thanks. Don't ever, forget to give thanks to Him, because without Him, we are nothing. We cannot go on without Him. You understand? Have faith in Him, believe in Him, and believe in yourself, because I believe in myself. I believe in myself so much. I believe that this channel of mine, as long as I am alive, I think this channel of mine is going to blow up with you guys' help. Yep. With your guys' support, I think it's going to blow up. And I'd love to see that, you know what I mean? I love to create that history. A whole guy like me, blow up a channel on YouTube. That would be history, you know what I mean? Well, I know there's a lot of other old guys out there who have channel, but I would love mine to blow up in such a way that, it is worldwide famous. Yep. So I'm begging you guys to, like, share, and subscribe. tell a friend to tell a friend, and make your comments. I love your guys' comments. I'm telling you, I really love you guys' comments. You know, it motivates me. You know, it gives me the courage, and you know the strength to continue. You know, it helps me to be consistent, because what YouTube is changing the views from 10 million to 20 million. And they are changing the watch hours from 4,000 to 8,000. That means it's double. Well, the, the subscription remains the same. It remains the same, 1,000. And there's also a lot of other little features they put in, which is going to help, you know, small content creators, you know, to grow. You know, I haven't got around to it to know exactly what they are, but when I get my time off and things like that, I'm gonna be sitting down and take a good look at them. Yeah. So that is, yeah. You know, I'm not gonna let it bother me if I don't get to the threshold before the new one come in, because I know I'm still gonna get there, whether it's hard or not. No matter how hard it is, I'm gonna get there. Yep. And how long it takes, I'm gonna get there. Yep. So yeah, my people, you know, thank you guys for the support. I really do, you know, appreciate it. Yep. And I notice nowadays that, you know, my subscription is going up. It is not that fast, but it's going up, because I'm now at 604. But the views, I notice I'm getting a lot of views. Yeah, especially the one I did with my grandkids yesterday. That one is at 6,000 already, and still counting. I did another one the other day, and I got almost 4,000. And I just started last year, you know what I mean? And I look at some people, they have their channel from way back, way before me, and they barely have 100 subscription. So that tells me that I'm not doing too bad. I mean, some people may believe that what I'm doing is stupid and silly, but trust me, you guys are watching it. I feel good. Yeah, I feel good, and I believe that I'm doing something good. So yeah, my people, I'm gonna be logging out, because I want to get a proper rest. It's almost 5 o'clock, and I have to get up by 1 o'clock. So I want to get a nice good rest to go to work, and then when I get off work tomorrow, I'll be off until Wednesday. So Wednesday morning before I go back to work. So yeah, my people, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, I'm gonna be oh, Clay, what's up, my boy? How you doing? you always you always tune in. Yeah, man. Give thanks for tuning in. Yeah. Not too long came from work, you know, a bit tired, so I'm here taking a rest, but I just decided I'm, you know, gonna come live, because I haven't done so in a couple of days, you know. So I just touch base with you guys, let you guys know that everything's good, I'm still around. And I did a live with my 2 grandchildren yesterday. I hope you guys go on the channel and observe it. Yeah. They are twins, boy and girl. Yeah. You finally caught me live, yeah. Are you at work, or you left work already? Yeah. So I want to go take a nice little rest, because I got to get back to work later on again. They got me working on, I think it's 5-6 days straight, you know. Yeah. Oh, you're home relaxing. All right, good for you. Yeah, got to get a lot of that. That's what I'm doing right now, but I got to go to work later on, so I don't want to be too long, you know, because I want to get a good rest, so when I'm driving to work, I don't feel sleepy, yeah. So, yeah, big up yourself, and, you know, stay strong, be good, and blessings to you. You got a 6-day run coming? Whoa, nice. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking about putting in some time for another 2 weeks or so on, you know, maybe 3 weeks. Because I got a lot of PT hours, you know, so. But I think I might do that after Labor Day. Yeah. Yeah, man. Peace and blessing. One love. Big up yourself. And I'm going to be logging on because I want to go get a rest. Yeah. So, everybody, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. And please remember to tell a friend to, like, share, and subscribe. Share up the videos for me, guys. Share up the videos for me and, make the subscription because I really want to see if I can do the 1,000 subscription and the 4,000 watch hours before February 1st when YouTube changes the rules. Yeah. So with that being said and done, see you guys in